actually bald. Well, there is no time for a man to recover his hair that grows bald by nature, but to pay a fine money for a periwig and recover the lost hair of another man, or a woman as the case may be. Well, how if I do this, since it's small, and I can go off on one tangent that you might not be interested in, how if you ask me questions that I may then answer for you, which will then launch me into one of my shows, more than likely. He promiseth. Yes?
Which is your favorite play?
My favorite play? That's a good question. I've had that asked a lot, and generally it's the one I'm working on. But I can sort of cheat on you and say, it seems to me Hamlet.
Hamlet?
Seems Hamlet. Nay, it is, I know not, seems. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak. Where's an inky cloak here? My inky cloak, good mother, nor customary suits of solemn black, nor windy suspiration of forced breath, no, nor the fruitful river of the eye, nor the dejected habior of the visage, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief that can denote me truly. These indeed seem, for they are the actions that a man might play. But I have that within which passes show. These, but the trappings and suits of woe. Hamlet. Does that answer it? Why do I like it? I think I've had the freedom to do more or less what I want. It's not essentially a play. I mean, there's a lot of long moaning and crying. Rather beautiful lines, if I don't say so myself. Yeah! Does he have any idea what he's doing to me? He has a blunderbuss sight or something like that. I don't know what it is. Yes, I'd say, he asked me what my favorite play was, and I cheated and I said Hamlet. And I think it's because I have some of my favorite poetry in it. I think it's because a lot of it's very close. A lot of it's very, even though I don't wind up killing myself, it's very, I don't think yet, I haven't tried yet. But a lot of my favorite poetry is there. And seems, madam, nay it is, I know not seems, is one of those. Remember where he says that? Seems, madam, nay it is, I know not seems. 'Tis not alone stuck to his mother. My inky cloak, good mother, nor customary suits, I'll do it again, sorry, nor customary suits of solemn black, nor windy suspiration of forced breath. That would be the tears, crying and the moaning. But Hamlet is, he has a sense of humor. He's funny sometimes. But any other line that you'd like me to do? Then I can tell you of my love life, I suppose. It's a nice short one and funny. You know about my love life? Much? You probably sat through that once or twice.
Been there.
Really? When I was not much older, I don't see any nipperkins. See those little young people there? Those nipperkins there. Did I swear that I would live single, happy, and a bachelor? Don't we all do that? I said that a woman conceived me. I thank her that she brought me up. I likewise give her humble thanks, but that I will have a retreat, wind it in my forehead, or hang my bugle in an invisible baldric. All women shall pardon me. Well, for I'll not do them the wrong to mistrust any, and I'll do myself the right to trust none. Oh, well, the fine is, for which I may go the finer, I will live single, happy, and a bachelor. I don't think he believes that. See that smirk he has on his face? You don't believe that I'll live single, happy, and a bachelor? Do you know my story?
2 out of 3.
Do you know my story?
No.
Well, let me tell you then what actually did happen.
Yeah.
Make notes, there will be a test next period. Get your pencils out. Yes, we do have pencils in this day. Don't put them in your mouth. Don't put them in their mouth and then ignore the fools. Don't put them in the mouth, they're made of pure lead. And there will be a test next period, so jot this all down. You ready? First, the dates. You love dates for tests, don't you? November 27th, 1582. Did I announce the banns of betrothal to the very lovely, rather young, and Waitsley? Well, this can be no. This is Waitley. This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. I did never think to marry. They say the lady is fair. 'Tis truth. I can bear them witness. And virtuous. So I cannot reprove. And wise. Wise. But for loving me. By my troth, it is no addition to her wit, nor a great argument for her folly, for I will be, horribly in love with her. Do you believe that, oh smirking sir? She still doesn't believe me, does she? That I'll be horribly in love with her? See, he's doubting us, we didn't even give us a chance, did he?
I'm always smirking.
Let me tell you what actually happened. Again, get your pencils out. This will be on your exams. Let me put this over here so I don't lose it. Ready? Pencils out. November 28th, 1582. Was our marriage forcibly annulled by friends of Richard Hathaway and Hathaway's father and some £40 sterling money. Lots of it that passed from those friends of Richard Hathaway to the bishops and church at Warwickshire. Holy Trinity at Stratford. Well, the course of true love never did run smooth, does it? Yeah. She came adorned hither like sweet May, sent back like Hallowmas, or shortest of death. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, does it? You should know. But bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ. No man ever loved. Lady, we make woe wanton with this fond delay. Once more adieu, the rest let sorrow say. Oh God, the truth aloud, it always does when we least want it, doesn't it? Pencils out again. On that same day, was I remarried? This time to Anne Hathaway, by friends of Richard Hathaway, her father, bad men. Bad man. You violated twofold marriage twixt my first and me, then twixt me and my married wife. Twice announced, doubly divorced, twice for one step outgrown, the way being short. Come, lady. In wooing sorrow, let's be brief, since wedding it there is such length in grief. And you, lady, let me unkiss the oath twixt thee and me. Oh, holy Saint Francis! What changes here? Is Rosaline, and Waitley, whom thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Excuse me, this is a bit private here. Private. Private. Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. How much salt water is thrown away in waste to season love, that of it doth not tell. but here, somewhere. I don't know what happened. The paper bands, this would be a roll of paper. The paper bands and proper bullets of the law. A proof of marriage. A regret of all. I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken in me as I have railed so long against marriage, excuse me, another brief comment with one of you in the audience. Hello. This is quiet, you're not supposed to listen to this. How long since you've been married?
Do I have to admit?
No.
47 years.
God?
Help.
God, there's a sentence of doom. A tragedy that is too bloody long. Just tragedy by its length. I do pick one, and I do take it because I must cut this a little to the core. The reason I am remarried, do any of you know? After November 28th, the remarriage to Anne Hathaway, because what happens 5 months later? Our first child arrives. Susanna? Is there a young one here? Susanna Hathaway looks like the queen with that bloody hair. Susanna Hathaway Shakespeare. A pretty one. A little naughty, you can see that. Gentles, what would you do were you in my shoes, father? What would you do, or brother, or whatever you are?
I would repent, sir.
You would repent? Yes. Well, I hope we wouldn't do it in public. You know what I did? I went to London. In London town there lives a maid, mark well what I do say, and if you know that maiden's name, why soon like mine 'twill be the same. I'll go no more roving from you, fair maids. Well, that's what I did. I went to London, left Anne at home, minding the fires, having 2 more children, one of whom died. But that's history. That's the play. Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask this playwright, since I have a little time by and by here?